All right. What's going on? What's up, yo? Today's October 29th. It's about 9:14 a.m. Wednesday. I'm sitting at my desk right now. I got a couple days off. Just came back from a hunting trip. Got 6 pheasants between us. I got 3. Missed my first shot. Missed it. Couldn't believe it. Embarrassing. Started to think, am I completely washed? Whatever. Half hour later, one kicks up. Bang! Popped him. He flew like 15 feet after getting kicked from that shot. Pang. Got 2 more. Fucked them up. Big time. Stripped them up. Now they're in a bag in my freezer, waiting to get fried up. I'm going to have pheasant fucking chicken wings eventually. Whatever. Anyway, like I said, today's October 29th, Wednesday. I just want to maybe pop in and do some of these little workforce support podcast shows, news shows, if you will, just because they're kind of fun for me. And then when somebody tells me that it was funny, that's kind of cool too. So maybe and I got some callers too. People are going to be calling in. So that's going to be cool. We'll get some people on here. But yeah, today's October 29th, Wednesday. It's mostly cloudy, 50 degrees right now. Daytime temperature 57. Nighttime hovering around 52. That's our local weather. As for weather around the globe, Hurricane Melissa is butt-fucking the Caribbean. Butt-fucking them. It fucking put Jamaica over its ass and, over its knee and smacked them on the ass a couple times, and now they're heading towards Cuba. They're like, oh, you want some of this shit? I mean, nature's nothing to fuck with. But, then there's going to be people that turn around and they say, oh, well, fuck. These fucking, we're killing the environment, global warming, this, that, and third. Well, these fucking natural disasters, dude, there's nothing you can do about these things, all right? Because, when fucking Mount Vesuvius popped and fucking destroyed Pompeii, you think they were saying, oh, shit, we made too many fucking clay pots. We pissed off the volcano. Oh, we were jacking off too much that we put too much into the air and we activated the volcano. Shut the fuck up. Some of these things are unavoidable. It's just nature's way of reminding you, like, who the fuck's boss. So shape up and fucking deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we'll probably get smacked by that hurricane too, but it'll be the end of it by then, I think. We'll see. Melissa better chill. Weather. All right, well, I guess that's enough for weather news. We could move on to local news. I got the Philadelphia Inquirer right here. It says, this Delco school district says it will run out of cash by January without a state budget. All right, well, I think the state better figure that out. That's what I got to say to that. Pennsylvania joins lawsuit against Trump administration's decision to revoke emergency preparedness funding. Yeah, I think we would need some of that funding. But, like, all this shit costs money. It's all really expensive. Everything. So, like, I don't know where the fuck they think they're getting this money from. Everybody needs money. SEPTA needs money. That's what else they got on here. Governor Shapiro joins CHOP in fight to stop Trump officials from obtaining medical records of transgender youth. Now that sounds like a conflict of interest. That's interesting. So the government wants to get a hold of medical records of transgender youth. Now, I think it's not cool for the government to get a hold of anyone's medical records. But I guess in this case, they're thinking they're trying to pwn a lot of transgenders as like shooters and stuff. Oh, this is getting really political. I didn't expect this. But yeah, maybe let them take a peek and see if there's like something up there. Like, are the drugs that they're pumping into these transgenders, are they fucking making them crazy? I think that's a question worth exploring. But also, I understand nobody wants the government to take a look at their medical records. So obviously, I see both sides of that coin. Let's move on. Let's move on to real news. How about the Tucker Carlson Network? Now, unfortunately, I'm not a member of Team Tuck anymore. My subscription is up. So I'm not a Team Tuck member, but I get some of his briefings here. This one's a little bit old, but Jasmine Crockett, marijuana magnate. She was funding a lot of pot shops, making money off it. Okay. Whatever. She sucks. Gavin Newsom, 2028. That dude sucks too. He's a bitch. Trump threatens to defund Israel. That would be amazing. Israel fucking blows. Sweden won't deport rapist refugee because he ... finished quickly ? Yeah, I think the government said that the rape wasn't long enough. So they were like, like you didn't get raped for that long, so we're just going to let him stay. If you would have got raped for like 5 more minutes, I think that would have been the tipping point. I think I read that somewhere. I can't click on these because I'm not Team Tuck anymore. All right, let's fucking move on. That sucks. Sorry, I got the sniffly iflies. World news, New York Times writes that Israeli strikes in Gaza kill at least 100. I believe it. It's been going on for a while. World War I soldiers' messages in a bottle found on Australian beach more than... Oh, nice. This is some sick news. Let's check this out. Looks like it's a fat little chode bottle with a message in there. What's it say? Like... Australian soldiers are probably asking for blow. Messages in a bottle written by 2 Australian soldiers a few days into their voyage to the battlefields of France during World War I. So what do they say? Neville wrote to his mother he was, quote, having a real good time. Food is real good so far, with the exception of one meal which we buried at sea. The ship was heavy and rolling, but we are as happy as Larry. Okay. It's a Australian colloquium meaning very happy. Okay, cool, dude. Oh, it's a now faded Australian colloquialism meaning very happy. Happy as Larry. I like it. All right, that's enough world news. Who gives a shit? NFL news, trade deadline coming up. Jets could trade Breece Hall. That'd be sick. Cowboys coach Schottenheimer promises changes to defense. Whatever, dude. Whatever, man. I want to talk about fantasy football in particular. I want to talk about a dynasty fantasy football league that I'm in, that I'm not doing very well in, but I'm in it and I'm having fun nonetheless. Let me sign in here. I also have a anonymous GM from that league that will be joining us shortly. Fuck, hang on. Can you bear with me while I sign in real quick? I'm having trouble here. Oh, there it is. Dude, Apple's good because I like it when I signed into something and they're like, yeah, we're going to text you a fucking thing. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't have it near me. I don't have my phone with me. And then it just pops up. I like that. All right, let's look at this league that I'm in. I'm going to send this thing, briefing, chat, show, whatever I'm doing in my bedroom to the league, and maybe they'll listen to it while they're driving to work or while they're shitting or while they're beating their girlfriend or something. So, or their wife. Sorry. So let's look at this league. Let's look at the number one team in the league. This is all right. So we're gonna go. Pini Pablo is a 7-1 right now. Points forced, 1,161 points forced by Pini Pablo. I think this is a pleasant surprise to the league because Pini Pablo, obviously a lot of talent on his team, but I don't think anyone quite expected him to be 7-1 right now. So let's take a look at his team right now. Jalen Hurts, his quarterback, performing very well this season. Devon A-Chain, although on a terrible Miami Dolphins team, performing very well. Let's look at his numbers. His split here. His worst week was last week, and it was 12 points. 16, 26, 16, 17, 16, 31, 12, 20. Devon A-Chain absolutely balling this year. His RB2, Ramondre Stevenson. There's a lot of question marks in that backfield. But I think that if anyone's having success this season as a Patriots running back, it's probably Ramondre Stevenson. He's got 3 touchdowns on the year, but he's receiving in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. He's like getting like 70% of the touches, so it's not bad. Scary Terry McLaurin. Now he's struggling this year. 30 years old. 6 foot, 210. I'm just looking at his thing right now. But 30 years old popped out at me because he just got re-signed. And, he's not performing well this year. Last week, he had 14 points and a touchdown. But, 4 targets, that's not what you want. Obviously, they're missing the quarterback. But Scary Terry, even with him struggling, Pini Pablo is performing exceptionally well this season. 7-1. Keenan Allen who's doing okay. Week 7 he had 28 points. And he's getting a lot of targets. Gotta like that. Tyler Warren, one of the favorite rookie tight ends this year on the best team in the league. Best team in the NFL, the Indianapolis Colts. He's absolutely balling this year very well. See how many 3 touchdowns, but he's getting a lot of targets, a lot of catches, and a decent amount of yards. Anywhere from 50 to 76 yards, pretty much, something like that. Olave, terrible team, but let's check out his numbers. Pretty good. Wow, better than I would have thought. Very good season for Chris Olave so far. Pretty decent. Moving on, Jackson Smith and Jigba, probably the number 1 receiver in fantasy this year. I've heard. It's hard to argue with these numbers. 20 going back, 26 this week. I don't know. By this week, week 7, 26, and then going back 30, 27. 13, 20, 18, 19. Really good. Very good year. And then he's got Travis Etienne, who's having he started out really hot the first 4 weeks, but last 3 weeks, nothing really. And then he's got Rico Dowdle on his bench, which has been a fantasy superstar this year. But, he also lost Omarion Hampton, who really shined in his first couple games. And then we got the Predators, number 2. Predators, number 2. Let's talk about the Predators, I guess. stacked team on paper. I want to get that caller in. I think maybe in a couple minutes we'll get that caller in. Stacked team. The Predators. First of all, points forced, 1,108. Third in points? No, not third in points. What is he? One? He's like fourth or fifth in points. We'll get to that. But this team obviously, look, we got Josh Allen. Do we need to go through Josh Allen splits? I mean, he's been exceptional this year, another exceptional year for Josh Allen. He's got the number 1 overall pick in our league, Ashton Genty, who has certainly showed that he can be great. He has 3 touchdowns on the year. Bye in week 8, didn't do well against Kansas City. But other than that, has had some pretty solid performances. Ashton Genty. Christian McCaffrey he's got on his team, who has been absolutely balling in fantasy again. Nobody's talking about this. But in week 8, he had 9 points against the Texans, which is not great, but like that's his worst week by far. And then going back, let's go back from week 7. He had 39 fucking points against the fucking Falcons. Jesus. Wow. 2 touchdowns. And then Tampa Bay had 24, 27, 26, 24, 22, 23. So Christian McCaffrey just balling again. And then he's got Ted McMillan, who is playing very well on a terrible Panthers team. CeeDee Lamb, he's been shaken up this year, but he's obviously another fantasy winner. I think his jump out star right now is Orandi Gadsden. Orande, whatever. He had his breakout week in week 7 against the Colts, 29 points and a touchdown, and then that long, I think, what was it, that like long 60-yard pass that I seen? That was cool. And then Minnesota followed it up with another 18-point game with a touchdown. So Gadsden, he's playing like you're forced to start him, you know. And then he's got Nakua, Travion Henderson, who struggled, Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy has played 2 games so far, and he played decently enough in fantasy, kind of an average fantasy game. Kind of average. But, you know, he's got a good team, 6-2. Let's bring in a caller. Let's go to him right now. All right, let's see if he's here.
Yeah, I'm here. What the fuck's going on? Let's talk about this. I got my Bruisers league pulled up too. Let's just take a look at it. You went through the first 2. I was listening earlier while I was driving in the car. I just pulled up to the fucking butt plug factory where I put in double shifts in. So let's take a look. I wanted to pick up where you left off. Let's start off with team number 3, Tuesday. I think Tuesday he's got 981 points forced on the year. Tight end U, 6-2. Let's pull it up. We got Matt Stafford, who he's old and sexy, but he's chugging along. He's having a decent year. Bijan, who is the cream of the crop in terms of running back, good for him. Chuba, he's been getting fucking butt cocked by Rico Dowdle, good for him. And then we got some, we got a mix of young and old in his lineup. We got fat ass fucking Debo Samuel. We got Bill Krosky. Slutton, the Bruiser slut. He's been passed around fucking more times than he's been on. Yeah, he's been traded probably. What I'm trying to get at is he played 7 seasons in the league. He's definitely been traded more than 7 times. So cool. You got Dodd on a fucking. Some owners are rooting for Dodd's downfall. Not me, but some of them I heard of them are. Some of them are. I heard. Patty Mahomes, butt plug fucking cornerback. He's actually having a great year though. Great year for Patty, especially fantasy wise. Good for him. Fucking bastard. Jamar Gibbs, number 0. Hate it. Hate number 0. Absolutely hate number 0, but he's having a good year. 36 points last week. 2 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns? 2 touchdowns. Good for him. Justin Herbert, that's my guy. I like Justin Herbert. He's very good. He's playing well this year. Devontae Adams continues to dominate. Domination. And then we could go past these fucking middle of the pack suckers. Harvey Oswald, Aaron Rodgers, he's old as shit. He's doing alright though. I mean, good for him. He's 41. Kamani Vidal had a good week last week. I mean, but he's like 5th straight running back, but everybody's hurt. So what are you gonna do? Ferguson, best tight end in the league. Tussy Demon stinks. Hate him. Jonathan Taylor, absolute daddy. I'm in London. Got my drinks from London. Not that good of a year. The best ability is availability. Wait, actually, what am I talking about? He only missed 1 game and it was the bye week. I'm retarded. But first 3 weeks, nothing great out of him. Week 4, he had 25 points and a touchdown. That's what you want to see. Bye. Week 6, 31, he balled. Week 7, he had 8. Week 8, he didn't play. Okay. But I'm just talking shit. JJ McCarthy, is he even playing, dude? My God. This dude's got Kenny Pickett on his team. What the fuck? Is he starting? No way. I don't believe it. RJ Harvey, put that motherfucker in the game, dog. Put him in. God. Yeah, I mean, obviously, all of his sweet princes are hurt, dude. He'll be back. He'll probably be number 1 or 2 next year. Trust me. Trust. Hunter Genius, dude. He's ranked 6th. I'd hate to see this from Hunter Genius. I mean, I think this season can be salvaged because he's got a lot of talent, a ton of talent. But I don't think he expected to see himself at number 6 here. I think we'll be fine, though. He's got his sweet king, Lamar Jackson, coming back, I believe. Javonte Williams has been a beast. Jamar Chase, I mean, that's just a fucking unfortunate situation, what's going on in Cincinnati with the quarterbacks. But he's fucking balling. He's absolutely balling. I don't want to hear that. Shout out Jamar Chase, he's a beast. And he's got Jefferson. He's got the 2 daddies. Jefferson, I think, is struggling more with his lack of good quarterback play. Because Carson Wentz is a sucker. Tucker Craycraft. Great year for Tucker Craycraft. I love it, dude. He's a touchdown daddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touchdowns. Touchdown daddy. Absolute daddy. Rumadunze playing like a daddy, too. Brian Thomas playing like a butt plug, dude. He had a good week 6. And then I think the rest of his 9, 8, 7, 6, 10, 12, 23. I mean, decent, I guess. But, like, you like to see more out of him. He's got 1 touchdown on the year. 1. I don't mean to talk shit on anybody's player. Don't take offense if I talk shit on the player. I'm just talking shit. Dak Prescott, daddy, absolute fantasy daddy. Good for him. Judkins, he's out. That's why I didn't talk about him. Beast. He's been kind of beastly. He's definitely showed it. He just needs to get like more than 60% of the touches. He hasn't been getting as many touches as you want. Bob will be back. Excuse me. He'll be fine. This random caller believes in him. And then after that, after 5-3 is a steep drop off, and you got fucking butt plugs like fucking Bossy Slayer. Bossy, dude. Shout out to Bossy, but like Marvin Harrison has just been butt. He's been butt. Absolute butt. Xavier Worthy, he's been knocked around a little bit. He didn't play the first 3 weeks, but he's kind of been picking it up. If he could just find himself in the end zone once or twice, he'll be fine. James Cook, absolute fantasy daddy. I don't know why am I looking at this and James Cook is not getting like 80% of the snaps. He should be playing like 80 or 90% of the snaps. I don't want to hear that. He needs to be playing more. He played 44% of the snaps last week. I guess maybe because they started to bench him. Also, in his pick, he looks really zesty. He looks zesty as hell. Like, he's like smirking in his picture. Like, he's like, I did just score 2 touchdowns and 206 yards. That's what his picture says. To me, at least. Jackson Dart's on his team. Jackson Dart's having a good year. Good for him. And then our defending champion, our beloved commissioner, has been struggling this year. I don't feel bad for him because he won the championship, but I kind of feel bad that a lot of his fantasy darlings are hurt. We got, obviously, Bill Skarsgård is hurt. Lord carried James Conner into the end zone or into the hospital wing because he's hurt again. Sorry. So he's running out of skeleton crew, kind of. Not really a skeleton crew, but just like a hurt crew. And it's sometimes these things are unavoidable. And that's okay. Amon-Ra, the Sun God, has just been balling on a budget. Not even on a budget, just been balling like he's got money to spend. Good for him. Kelsey, I hate Kelsey. He's a bot muncher, dude. He sucks. He's been okay, though. Who else we got? We got the Mac. We got the Mac Daddy of them all, Mac Sauce. CJ Stroud. I hate CJ Stroud after he tried to fucking big boy Caleb Williams. That was kind of annoying. I hate his attitude. He's just like a dork. Fuck him. But he's been playing okay, fantasy wise. DeAndre Swift, his classmate, former classmate, friend, I guess. I don't know. He's been okay. He's been pretty good, fantasy wise. Good for him. Willie Marks. Willie Marks has shown me something. Good for him, dude. I'm excited. Jameson Williams, kind of not great, but like he's just like a go ball guy. I guess. Got Trey McBride, Caleb Williams. I mean, Mac, you got Ibuka, dude. You'll be fine. You're good. You got picks. You'll be back. Trust me. And then we got Phil. Phil fucking came into this league like, yeah, I'm gonna win the whole fucking thing, dude. I'm a beast. I got Drake May. He's a beast. He is a beast. They got J.K. Dobbins. I think there was a trade for J.K. Dobbins. I don't know. I'm weary of J.K. Dobbins. I want to stay away from that guy's knees. Jalen Warren. I know he picked Caleb Johnson too, and they both suck. Rasheed Rice, he's back. He's good when he plays. He's so good. Pittman, Henry, Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter's a fucking dork. Good for him. He's good at football, but fantasy, I don't know. He did good week 7. He's got Cam Ward, Ollie Gordon, Caleb Johnson. Damn, Phil, I'm sorry, dog. Some of these guys just aren't working out this year, but I know they'll be back. I know they'll be back for you, bro. I believe in you. And then 1-7 Lords. We got the fucking Scat Pack, dumbass fucking team name, idiot. Dude's quarterback is okay. Jared Goff, Charbonnet, he splits carries. And he fucking is liable to stink. Tajay Spears, I mean, he stinks too. He kind of just started to get something going last week. Quentin Johnston, he's been good the first 4 weeks of the season, and that's it. Hasn't done dick. Week 7, he scored a touchdown. Next week, he didn't have any catches. This dude's team sucks. Bryce Young stinks. The bench is a bunch of bums. Scadaboo is awesome. Broke his fucking leg, dude. Good for you. You suck. A lot of picks next year, but you'll probably fuck him up anyway. And then last, we got Seth. Sweet baby Seth. I don't know what's going on. Chase Brown just not as good this year, I don't think. Trevor Lawrence, kind of a butt lord. Xavier Hutchinson. I don't even remember this guy. This guy's been in the league for 2 years. I don't even know this guy. Whatever. Keon Coleman. He's been a butt lord. Buffalo wide receivers suck. This dude's he's still got Trey Lance on his team. Seth, what are you doing, dog? Seth, what are you doing with Trey Lance on your team? For real. For real. I'm talking shit. Tootin. Bigsby. Backups. Shit. Alright, well. Alright, that's all I got. Fuck it. Bye.